What up, everyone? Pat Mayo here with your quick picks for the 2021 Valero Texas Open on DraftKings. First thing to know, Dustin Johnson, the highest priced player in the field, has withdrawn. So you do not use Dustin Johnson. Straight up, it's going to be my best pick of the year. Don't use him. That leaves 4 players above $11,000. Finau, Spieth, Scheffler, and Hideki Matsuyama. What is the common denominator between all of these 4 players? Well, none of them have a win since 2017. So your win equity is tied up in the very top with these names because they are the best players, but they've been having some problems closing out tournaments. So if you really wanted to avoid all of the 10K area, you can feel justified in doing so, and that way you give up a lot of ownership and then feel free to take the chalkier plays in the 9K region if you like. Me personally, I don't think anyone's going to own Hideki. I don't think that much separates this top end, so give me the lower ownership. Give me Hideki at $10,100. After that, let's just roll out the regulars. Abraham Answer. We're in Texas. It's going to be windy. Why don't you make some putts, Abe? That'd be nice for a change, but the ball striking, immaculate. So I'm going to start my teams with him or have him as the second man in on Hideki teams at $9,700. Also in the 9Ks, I love Tringali a lot here, and Ryan Palmer a little bit less. They're $93 and $9,400. Into the 8s, Cam Davis, Chris Kirk, and Keegan Bradley. Ball striking extraordinaires who have all had pretty good form recently, all pretty good in the wind as well. I think they're a bit undervalued based on what their odds are currently at on DraftKings Sportsbook. And we think about this course, TPC San Antonio, the Oaks course. There's a bunch of different ways that you can tackle this. It's a longer course. It's almost 7,500 yards. But a lot of that is baked into long par 3s and long par 5s. 3 of these par 5s are not really gettable in 2 shots. So you're going to see some players give an attempt. So those bombers, you need to have good around the green game to get it up and down to make your birdie. If you're one of the shorter hitters, you want to lean accuracy and wedge play from 100 to 125, 150 yards because they're going to be laying up on these holes and then trying to make birdie from like 111 out. That's why you see the Ryan Moores and see, Kims of the world end up playing well at this course year over year. So I think that these guys really fall into the sort of the either going for it good around the green or they're going to lay up and great with their wedges. That is the Chris Kirk specialty. It's also the Corey Connors specialty, who I didn't take as a selection, who's won here. He was the last champion at this event, but he's going to be super highly owned. I'm just going to fade him and have to live with the results of that. In the 7K area, at the very top, you have 3 guys I really like in reverse order here. So you have Ryan Moore, 7,900, constantly plays well at this course. Harold Varner III, sneaky underrated so far this season. Not the notoriety he normally gets, but he is 6th in this field tee to green over the last 50 rounds. He's 79, but I like Brendan Grace the best of that troika at $7,800. The game is shifting back around. He has top 10s in his last 2 starts at this course. He won in Puerto Rico just over a month ago, and he's still kind of off the radar for a lot of people. And if it gets gusty, Brendan Grace, one of the best wind players in the world. So, Brendan Grace, let's hope for some wind, and at $7,800, maybe a win. That would be fantastic news. From the lower end, if you're looking to back end your squads, I think Cameron Champ is a high upside GPP play. Stay away from him in cash or single entry because he's highly volatile, but he does have the sort of upside. The biggest crossover course is the Safeway, where he has won, and we know that his distance can really make a factor here. Other than him, Gim at 73, Bernd Wiesberger at 72, Harry Higgs at $7,100. Beware with Harry Higgs. He's going to be exceptionally popular this week on DraftKings. Into the 6s, Will Gordon, another bomber with a short game at $6,800. And then you can just go to Akshay Bhatia, $6,400, another Safeway crossover. We know that the game is good. We know he can putt. We know the long irons are really good. Can he stay in contention? Well, he doesn't need to stay in contention. He just needs to make the cut at $6,400. He can be the anchor to help you jam in as many high-priced players as possible. If you're looking for the cheat sheet, it is up on dkplaybook.com. Plus, you can check out my full-length shows breaking down the entire field in depth over on the Mayo Media Network YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.